We are still in Foz de Iguacu, the summer is back and we are going to the bus station again because we want to visit two very unusual places in Foz de Iguacu. Exploring the provinces of Brazil. 1.1 kilometer left until the first stop of the day, first place. And I already start struggling a little bit because I haven't been wearing flip-flops for very long time. 3 years, 2 years. And yeah, my feet aren't suitable for this kind of footwear anymore. There was a time, some 5 years, when we were wearing flip-flops more than shoes, when we were mostly in Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, Cambodia, Southeast Asia, basically India. Yeah, we were wearing flip-flops more than shoes. But then pandemic came. We left Bali and didn't wear flip-flops for maybe a year and a half.
I haven't worn flip-flops for more than 8 years because I stopped wearing them earlier than you. I just didn't like them.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, maybe not 8 years, maybe 6.
Okay, yeah.
But still, a long time ago. And now, here, when we were in Rio, I bought flip-flops.
I as well.
And it took some 20 minutes to completely ruin my feet.
Same here. 20 minutes in flip-flops and afterwards I couldn't put them on for like 2 weeks. And now I'm again trying to walk in flip-flops. But yeah, just 2-3 years ago I felt like a champion flip-flop hiker. I could go on pretty difficult hikes through the jungle, go up the hill fast, go down the hill fast. Now I struggle just to walk the streets.
To the nearest shop.
Yeah, struggling to get an ice cream, let alone hike a mountain. 400 meters left until the first spot. We really wanted to buy these flip-flops. You see, these are Havaianas.
It's not sponsored by Havaianas.
Yeah, not sponsored. It's a Brazilian brand. It's very popular around the world, and in Brazil they are quite cheap. Today we saw a shop where they had a promotion on Havaianas and they were selling them for like €2. It's extremely cheap.
Yeah, starting at €2.
Starting at €2. We bought these for maybe 8 or 10 euros.
Because they were the latest model.
Yeah.
It's weird to say that it was the latest model when you are talking about flip-flops.
Yeah.
But it's true. His flip-flops are like carnival edition. Mine were just pretty pink and...
Maybe here?
Yeah.
This is the place. You'll see a little bit later. What is it? It's open only like... I don't go watch. It's open only like, I think, 1 hour more. This is the place. And on the left we see Paraguay. It's very close, just across the river. Paraguay is a country right next to Brazil and Argentina. Oh, look. Oh, look here. Look at these high-rises. When you look at these high-rises, it may look that it's a better place, it's a more developed place, but in fact Paraguay is a less developed country, and this city, according to the news that we read now, and also according to our host, I don't know, she's either owner of the hotel or a manager, but she also told us that it's a dangerous place, especially now, and especially if you are just crossing the bridge, like not taking a taxi or a tour or something, but crossing a bridge into Paraguay. So yeah, that made us change our plan. We wanted to walk to Paraguay, but now we are here instead, visiting Buddha. It's a very, very peaceful place, built by Taiwanese, Chinese local community here in Brazil. That's the first unusual place in Foz do Iguaçu. You don't really expect to see reclining Buddha in Brazil. I feel like I'm in Hong Kong, not in Brazil. Here you can see the border bridge between Brazil and Paraguay. This is Paraguay. It's one of the poorest countries in South America, and to be honest, I didn't really know almost anything until 2-3 days ago. I still don't know what's, for example, capital of Paraguay. Yeah, but speaking of the current situation, there have been big floods recently. There was an earthquake recently. There have been big protests because of rising oil prices, and yeah, there have been some killings in this exact city. I don't understand really what exactly happened, but a group of people killed one man. I don't know for what. And it's also a border city, and border cities can be risky, and there is some danger always associated with them. And then what else? One more thing that I learned also just a day or two ago is that for years, until very recently, Paraguay was a safe haven for one terrorist organization. They weren't recognized as such, and so they could be there, stay there, and that also adds to the whole danger situation in Paraguay. And yeah, and one more thing is that Paraguay, as I read a day ago, is an important piece in the global chain of cocaine trade. So yeah, so drugs, terrorism, poverty, the current situation right now, and you have yourself a possibly not so safe place.
A wonderful combination.
A wonderful combination, yeah. So yeah, these are a few of the reasons why we decided against the decision to just go on a walk to Paraguay for a lunch. We thought, yeah, we'll just go for a lunch because this city, it's a popular. Oh no, I can't walk here. Yeah, because this city, it's been a popular place for Brazilians to go shopping, because Paraguay is also a cheaper place. So people would go shopping to buy things that are more expensive in Brazil, and then just walk or drive back to Brazil. But it's not happening right now, as I have been told. We are going to the next place, and the former champion flip-flop hiker is changing to shoes. Luckily I have them with me, because I felt like it's not going to end well, but I wanted to walk at least a little bit in flip-flops. Yeah, one more thing about the border between Paraguay and Brazil. We went to the border on our first day in Foz do Iguaçu because we just noticed that it's so close, 10, 20, 30 minute walk from the bus station where we were. And so yeah, we walked just to see how it looks there. We went also to border guards to ask if we need anything to cross the border. I said like asked, do I need some test or certificate or passport? And he said no to everything that I asked. So yeah, I'm actually not sure like if he just didn't understand me or you really don't need anything according to what I found online. But it might be not true. You don't need anything. You can go to this city, the nearest city, but only there, and come back without like any like border checkings. I don't know. If you have been there, if you have walked from Brazil to Paraguay or vice versa, you can share your experience in the comments, like, because I couldn't find the information about this crossing, not like about the current situation at least. Yeah, if you want to go to Paraguay and like stay there, that's clear, but I couldn't find information like what's the procedure if you want to go only like we wanted, just for a few hours, if you need anything in this case or not. Five kilometers done, 2 more left until the second spot of the day. We need to get to the other side of the road. There is the bridge to Paraguay. Dragon fruits.
And quite cheap. Well, for Brazil, 20 per kilo, which is like 4 euros per kilo, and we paid like 12. It's 2 euros, around 2 euros.
So 2 euros for 3 pieces. I guess it's much better than in Latvia, the quality. Definitely. And it's cheap for Brazil. We haven't tried them in Brazil, right?
No, in Brazil we haven't.
We loved them in Asia.
Yeah, in Asia there are 2 types, like white on the inside and like purple on the inside.
Yeah.
I think these ones will be white.
We'll see.
Actually, this is our favorite fruit of all times.
Yeah. Speaking of fruits, in Brazil they have several types of mango, or what do you call it? Not types, but whatever. Several kinds of mango, and then these are different than what you get in Asia, in Thailand, in Malaysia, in Bali, Indonesia. Yeah, and we like these ones here more. We have been eating mango like every day, and it's unusual for us.
Because usually you don't eat mango because it's too juicy and too sweet.
Yeah.
But here it's like, it's
more firm.
It's more firm. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
firmer, and it's not so juicy. It's like, it's not like you're peeling it and cutting it and it stays firm. It's not leaking all over your arms. So, and also the taste is not as sweet. It's like more sweet and sour, and the fruit itself, the pieces, they're firm.
Yeah.
And that's what we love the most about these mangoes. And we usually buy Palmer and Palmer and Tommy.
Tommy, yeah. I think the Tommy was our favorite.
Yeah, Tommy was even better than Palmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely try
Palmer.
mangoes in Brazil.
Palmer.
Palmer. No, Tommy.
Oh yes, Tommy.
Tommy. Well, try all of them and see which you like the most.
Yeah.
I'm super happy that we found these.
Dragons.
We saw these, that we were walking on the side of the road, and it led us to these delicious fruits.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully delicious.
Yeah. 1.5 kilometers left. Barbed wire on the fence. I think they have electricity connected to it. Looks like some upper class neighborhood.
It was written something condominiums.
Yeah.
Those are condos.
Yeah.
Probably luxury condos.
You can probably rent a villa or room here.
Yeah.
Maria Teresa.
Looks nice. Peaceful. And there are several of them. So that one, this one, and probably that one.
Another thing that they want to tell you is again about safety. If you read like on the internet what they say about this city, it seems like likely dangerous place, but the feeling is like exactly the opposite. Like it's so calm here.
It is probably dangerous, but like right on the border and during the night maybe there is like a chance of seeing some gangs. I'm not
Some
sure.
smuggling maybe across the
Yeah.
border.
But
They say
the
don't.
cities,
Yeah, sorry.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well,
In-
that's what we see.
That's what we see and feel. Yeah, in the city. Yeah, probably like maybe out of the city and as they say don't go near the river at night because someone
Things happen then.
things happen. Yeah, someone maybe is smuggling something across the border from Paraguay or Argentina or the other way. Mesquita. Mosque. A mosque in Brazil. A mosque in Foz de Iguacu. The biggest mosque in Latin America. Right here next to these apartment buildings. We also saw some Lebanese restaurants on the way, very close to here. We won't be going inside because it's closed already, but we'll take a look from the outside. Our Arab shop, Arab sweets, Syrian food, falafel, shawarma, very unusual for Brazil. Looks like some construction is going on here. I don't understand. Is it in Spanish, this one?
No, it's not in Spanish.
Also Portuguese, okay. Okay, it's closed. And it looks like this. It looks like there's also electricity connected. Due to safety reasons, I think you don't connect electricity to your fence just like that for nothing. Where is the kitty going? The mosque kitty from Lebanon or Brazil? Who knows? So yeah, there was this Buddhist temple built by Taiwanese, Chinese community living here. And this might be a mosque built by Lebanese community. I'm not sure. Let's go home. Yes, it's time to go back to our hotel. Enough of exploration for this afternoon. Tomorrow we are taking a 16-hour bus back to Sao Paulo.
Yay!
Yay! We just love these 16-hour buses. And yeah, so see you. I don't know, maybe from Brazil, maybe from somewhere else. See you.